WNBA, what do I always say? The gift that keeps on giving. And if there's anybody who is welcome to chime in and blast Cathy Engelbert and blast the WNBA for the
frightening information that stunned everyone in the WNBA. The face of modern basketball. The reason Caitlin Clark is in the news is this time, she's not going into an arena. When she walks in, she is not alone. The golf course. She's going into the most esteemed golf competition in the world with Lexie and Sophie Cunningham Hall, LPGA Pro in Florida. You are aware of what? The WNBA is utterly terrified. Fans are urging you to take the initiative in the biggest crossover in sports history, as this is a declaration as opposed to just a move. Please click like. If you agree with Caitlin Clark, click this icon. Prior to this bizarre turn of events, if playing golf makes her feel more loved and respected, please let me know in the comments if you believe she should quit the WNBA permanently. Now let's move on to the story that keeps Cathy, Eve, and Engelbert up at night.
Players that, well, fans have just kind of wanted gone for non-basketball reasons, but obviously this is the tournament Caitlin Clark's playing in, the golf tournament. So as you guys can see, Lexie Hull is in fact a guest caddy at this golf tournament, and Sophie Cunningham.
It all started when Caitlin Clark was formally invited by the LPGA to participate in the Anika Pro, one of the biggest events in the world. Nobody could predict her next move. She picked up the phone and dialed Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull. Her message was clear-cut. Let's show them what genuine respect looks like. Because golf gave her a chance to play and be praised at the same time. However, the WNBA provided her cheap shots, hatred, and fouls. While WNBA detractors disparaged her, LPGA legends like Tiger Woods, Annika Sorn, and Nelly Carter welcomed her with open arms. They said, "This girl has something special." After the announcement, chaos broke out. In the WNBA headquarters, panic broke out.
On the golf course at Anika LPGA Pro-Am. So here it says, two fever teammates to caddy at the Anika Pro-Am, highlighted by Caitlin Clark's return. Caitlin Clark will again tee it up with Nelly Corda, joined this year by fever teammates Lexie Hull and Sophie Cunningham as celebrity caddies. This is an article written by Scott Agg.
Reports state that Cathy Engelbert immediately contacted her legal team and urged Caitlin to reconsider. She warned her, "If you join the LPGA, you'll violate media contracts." But Caitlin didn't waver. "You can't stop me from shining," she said with a simple smile. The scenario turned nuclear at that point. Fans found shocking findings when they started comparing data. Golf sponsorship revenue has multiplied tenfold. There is a lot of respect among peers. Viewership was soaring, and the LPGA was already preparing unprecedented coverage for her visit. At that moment, the internet went down. Caitlin was observed rehearsing her swing along Nelly Corda in a video that was leaked. That perfect, neat, and powerful swing went viral in a couple of seconds. Sports analysts labeled it the shot heard throughout the sports world. Caitlin is now in her own league, according to LeBron James, who even retweeted it. Meanwhile, Sophie Cunningham and Lexie Hull were just behind her.
Debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA, because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day. So I talked about it in a previous video, how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, "How can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it?" All of these things. And it ended up being put on television. And that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Corda. So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere. And the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1 golfer, who is...
The LPGA decked out the red carpet, and guests were treated like absolute stars at course introductions and private jet arrivals. The audience was cheering. The WNBA was never able to. Deep within the WNBA offices, there was silence. Sources claim that Kathy Angelbert summoned an urgent meeting of team owners in a panic over the player crossover issue. What would happen to the WNBA if Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie began drawing millions of golf enthusiasts? Sponsorships are deals that are frozen. This quarter, their ratings had already decreased by 27%. If Caitlin doesn't return for 2026, the WNBA might not even survive the season, an insider told ESPN.
Having Brianna and Carson joining Caitlin at the Annika is an opportunity for Gamebridge to showcase the variety in our sports sponsorship portfolio. In addition, as partners with the Indiana Fever, we look forward to welcoming Caitlin's teammates Sophie and Lexie to Tampa Bay to elevate and shine a spotlight on women's sports. Gamebridge is the presenting sponsor of the event, once again putting a spotlight on women's sports. The annual LPGA tournament features the world's best female golfers competing for a share of $3.25 million purse and proceeds benefiting the Annika Foundation. For Clark, Hull, and Cunningham, it's a chance to strengthen connections across women's sports while continuing.
But Caitlin is more interested in peace than drama. She told her entourage, "Golf gave me what the WNBA took away, respect. And that hit harder than any buzzer beater she's ever made." Record pre-sale tickets have already been confirmed by the LPGA. Most fans cite Caitlin Clark as their main reason for attending. To see her swing, people are flying in from other states and even other countries. According to insider leaks, brands have lined up offers worth over $1 million. Rumor has it that Caitlin, Sophie, and Lexie are already planning their own charity event.
Video of the fans cheering her, signing things, taking photos, their players hanging out with Caitlin, and obviously they're showing their golfers as well. But Caitlin Clark is all over this, and this was the perfect opportunity for the WNBA to do, like, have you seen it when an NBA player or a football player goes to an NBA game or goes to
mixing golf and basketball for global audiences? As the WNBA lost players, sports gained icons. Everyone is asking themselves this question right now. Will Caitlin Clark's WNBA career finish, or will something far better start? After seeing the love, respect, and billion-dollar spotlight of golf, why would she ever go back? Please feel free to express your thoughts below. Should Caitlin Clark stick with golf forever or give the WNBA one last chance? Additionally, if you believe that respect is more essential than abiding by the rules, share this video right away because this narrative has suddenly changed. At this point, the narrative transcends beyond a mere presence at a golf event. Caitlin Clark has once again demonstrated that excellence cannot be trapped in a single setting, job, or set of expectations. Few athletes can match the level of enthusiasm, effort, and connection she brought to the basketball court from the very first moment. Deliver. And now, as she enters in the field of golf, she has the same spark with her. The response that we are observing, the thrill, the curiosity, the festivities are not merely concerning a competition, a sport, or a crossover point. It concerns acknowledgement of talent, acknowledgement of work, and the majority of value. Recognition is crucial. Stories are the foundation of sports, and Caitlin Clark's quest is rapidly coming to an end. Of those uncommon tales that transcend limits, she is demonstrating to the world that an athlete is not required to stay restricted to a single category and direction, maybe just one league to make a difference. She is demonstrating that greatness travels with the individual, not with the surroundings. It might be the hardwood basketball court's floor or the peaceful the green of a golf course. Her presence naturally encourages viewers to feel as well as to establish a connection. And that's something that is not teachable. It is something that takes years to earn, of diligence, self-control, and steadfast self-confidence. Her choice to take part with teammates at the LPGA prom, such as Lexie Hull and Sophie Cunningham, shows something more profound as well. Harmony. When female athletes back one another rather than vying for scarce space, their impact grows, their reach expands, and their voices increasingly more powerful. Their cooperation signals a message for all young athletes that you don't need to be by yourself to be resilient. Together, you can develop. You can glow in unison. You can get up collectively. And that might be the most strong aspect of the whole situation. The significance of the event, not the event itself. Behind it, It demonstrates that female athletes. Please remember to like, subscribe, and enable all notifications if you have watched this far and found the video entertaining.